You appeared 2 times.
I'm back, sir. I don't know what happened.
No.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
You're appearing twice, Mr. Paul.
Yeah, it's one of you is Angel. The other one is that one is a Paul.
One is an angel, eh?
Yeah, so Paulo.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're ready,
Oh, sir, when I'm ready, I should present this. I should present my.
yes.
Okay. So
If
that
you
would be.
please take notes.
Oh, it's still the same thing as last time, but okay.
Mm.
So it says, let me start. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Paul Ekene. In my previous role at UBA Bank, it was a brown field. During my stay there, I was responsible for implementing and maintaining data governance policies. I once led a project to improve data accuracy by implementing data validation rules and conducting regular audits. I worked closely with my colleagues in the IT team to implement data encryption and access controls to ensure that customer data was protected. This resulted in significant reduction in data errors and improved decision making. My data governance initiatives resulted in improved data quality, reduced risk, and enhanced customer trust. We also saw a significant reduction in data-related incidents. Overall, my experience in implementing data governance initiatives has given me a strong understanding of the importance of data quality and security. My team leader also recognized my effort and his recommendations led to my promotion. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. That was wonderful. Efe, can you say anything about that?
Excellent delivery. You're getting better and better at delivering, Paul.
Thank you, ma.
Yes. The only thing I would say is, so can you do another initiative again so that we can hear
Yeah,
different version?
different initiative.
Yes.
Okay, ma.
Mm.
Okay, ma. Oh, last
And
time I.
probably one not in a
You
brown field, maybe a green field this time. Let's.
don't rush it. At least you do that,
Mhm,
as Efe said. So
mhm.
yeah, it might not be now. It
I
might be
have two. I had one
Okay.
for a bank and one for a supermarket.
Okay.
you want to do the supermarket
Yes. Let me. Yeah.
when you're ready.
Well, this is a bit longer. Okay. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you for the opportunity. Okay. My name is Paul Ekene. In my previous job at Twins Faja Supermarket, it was a grain field. I was given a period of 14 days to figure out issues within the organization. After the said period of time, I went back to my superiors and gave them the following feedback in the following order of importance. First, there was poor product quality control as a result of poor product inspection. There was little or no inventory management due to human errors, and no particular set of employees were assigned to the job. No reliable customer feedback system. After a little deliberation, I was given a period of 30 days to rectify our issues with our product quality control as top priority. With the help of the financial department, the personnel department, and the newly established IT department, I was able to implement the following data governance policies. Firstly, I organized training programs for employees on customer service, product knowledge, and operational procedures. For our lack of customer feedback, I organized surveys and comment cards. This helped us identify areas for improvement based on customer service and customer satisfaction. For our product quality control, I established strict control measures for perishable goods and regular inspections for damage, expiration, or spoilage. For inventory management, I implemented a robust inventory management system to ensure accurate stock levels and effectively prevent stock outs. I implemented a new digital system, which was an automated checkout system, and I submitted a bid for a mobile app to be built. After successfully implementing these initiatives, our customer feedback was through the roof. We reduced damage and expiration by 30% in the first month, 60% in the second, and the percentage reduced as time went by. For our inventory management, we completely solved the issue during the first month, and our relationship with our suppliers were much more comprehensive. Our only drawback was that it took some employees longer to get used to our digital system than the others. I ensured that only specific employees that underwent the training programs were allowed to use our new checkout systems. New employees were employed to carry out regular inspections. My project manager was pleased with at the results. I was given a raise of 25%, and of course, my bid for a mobile app was approved. Thank you.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Well done. Okay. Efe, what can you say about that?
It was good. His delivery presentation is quite good. Again, you did more than one initiative. I would say keep it simple, especially if you're going for an interview, because normally they want to see what you can do within 2 minutes or what you
Okay,
see you've
ma.
done within 2 minutes. So keep, except
Yes,
of
ma.
course, if they ask you some interviews, they will tell you that if you're coming, you can do bring an
PowerPoint.
example or two examples of an initiative which you have done in the past as a presentation. So they might ask you to present. Do you know how to use PowerPoint slides? How to put up PowerPoint slides?
Ma, I've been learning. I'm supposed to speak in a conference, so I've been learning how to use the PowerPoint, but I'm not good at it
Okay.
yet.
So the conference is that's what kind of conference is that to do with work or is that something personal?
It has to do with work. I'm supposed to speak on data governance that I just started learning. I don't know, but
Okay.
madam said
Wow.
my said I should speak on
Okay.
data governance, and like the reason why it's better for youths of these days to have legal jobs instead of the normal Yahoo that most of us are doing in our country today.
Okay.
So
Is
I should use myself participating or learning data governance as an example.
okay.
What's the
Yeah.
topic? What is the topic?
I've not been told. She just told me this is what I'm supposed to speak on 15th for 15 minutes. It should be on the 9th of August.
Okay. So
So
for
it's
15 minutes.
just to encourage the youth or empower them so that they should have different orientation of thinking.
Yes, ma. I think so.
So you want to capture it. If you got the topic right, let me know.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Mm.
I'll
Okay.
ask her for the
So
topic. Yeah.
okay. So what I was going to say is that in that kind of she's giving you 15 minutes, so you should have uh a maximum of 5 to 7 slides. Spending if you've got 7 slides, you shouldn't spend more than 2 minutes per slide. Or if you've got 5 slides, then you can spend about 3 minutes per slide. And that's
Okay, ma.
including introducing yourself because you
Okay,
want
ma.
to keep it short and sharp
Uh,
and
excuse
interesting.
me, ma. Excuse me, ma. Bro.
Okay. Hello?
He's speaking with somebody first.
Okay.
Sorry, ma. I was trying to tell
Okay.
someone to lower the music. Yeah.
All right, okay. So if you keep the slides as yeah, so keep it to a minimum of I'm sorry, maximum of 5 or 7 slides per slide. You don't want to make people lose interest, and
Okay, ma.
you want to make sure their interest is picked, and then of course your slides, except they've given you a template, your slides should be white background with black fonts on it and well-sized fonts so that people at the back, like myself, who need glasses, can see what you have put on the screen.
Okay, ma.
Yeah. So, but what I was going to say is that for the initiatives, except you've been asked to bring 2 or 3, I would say keep it just to one initiative, and then that initiative, make sure it's as impactful as as possible, and it's what you yourself and you have done, rather than talking about we. I know you've made I and you've talked about we too, but we want to see your own impact more than other people's impacts.
Okay,
So,
ma.
and I'm not just speaking to you, I'm speaking to all of us anyway. So, but
Yeah.
apart from that, it's a good presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma.
Thank you, Faye. To be quite honest, Paul, you are standard. There's no interview that you will go that you will not pass.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone who is actually really interviewing you already know that in the interview setting, there's panicking and all those things are bound to happen. But however, you know how to articulate every step of it. If you use the STAR process, STAR, you know how to articulate everything that if I have told you, put it on board. Okay, keep it simple, keep it real, and keep it well articulated. Don't forget to say that when you collaborated, when you talk about collaboration across functional department, especially when you now have various, even if it's not very, it's a single initiative. There are functional department across board that you collaborated with them and come up with a policy to make sure this aspect of the initiative is being taken care of. That shows there's a communication. It shows that you're a team player, a sound team player, not only the finding way to resolve issue. And also you were able to articulate part of your initiative when you brought out is the downside of it. Sometimes you can say, where is what you can say the challenges you met. Use the word challenges
Okay.
because not everybody, when you're dealing with people worldwide, sometimes they just want to hear the word challenge. Know that it's not the same. You said the same thing anyway. The downside of it, but the challenge. Use the word challenge. And how
Okay,
you
master.
and then how you mitigated against the challenge. You say, so just keep it very, very. Can you see what if we put there? It said keep it CCP. Can you tell if can you let us know what CCP mean?
Keep it clear, concise, and precise.
Clear, concise, and precise. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma.
Even when you are articulating it with that, so you know what? I just want to keep it clear,
Mm.
concise, and precise because of time constraint. You understand? They will know that you're a professional in your
Okay.
communication. So giving room for them to ask questions rather than for you to be pouring everything that they can't even comprehend. So this is very important. When you are using STAR, keep it clear, concise, and precise.
And precise.
That's, a,
Okay.
that's one of the powerful, characteristics of good communication. Not just communication, a good and effective communication. So you collaborated with your cross-functional, you're able to identify the data owner, data stewards, and you are able to good data governance policy with respect to this and that. Your first one is very powerful. The first one is so powerful. Always keep it. Have so many of that, and you'll be very amazed that you are going to hit it like normal business. Like I told you, I sent link to you already. Try to do
Yeah.
those, and if you arrive at it, then I'll prepare you for a job interview, a job to work from Nigeria. Okay?
Yes, sir. That's the
And
certification, sir.
yeah, when you finish the certification, I'll prepare you for the interview and job. And that's why whatever we're doing now, we're actually preparing you fully. Okay? And
Yes,
which
sir.
is good. I'm very proud to have you as one of my students, and one of our students. And we're happy to have a Faye here who is a very powerful tutor. Very, very powerful. I don't know if you know about that. So she's she's very sound. And Pedro, uh,
Yes, sir.
yeah, are you going to Asu Rock or where you're going?
I'm going to the site. I'm on my way to the site.
Okay. Are you an engineer? Hello, Pedro. Okay, now let's move on. I'm going to be asking some few questions, and don't forget, I have told you people what's going to happen the next Saturday. We won't be meeting because we're very busy. We have conferences, and the other Saturday we're going to be meeting, and people will articulate and will teach people how to deal with a specific issue when you are employed newly, whether like as if I said, whether brownfield or greenfield. I'm going to teach you how to carry out, you know, some evaluation. Okay,
Okay,
that
sir.
will be important.
So that will be ninth on the ninth.
Yeah, on the
Yes.
next, we still have a conference still. We have
On the
youth
ninth.
But
conference.
you can
I
do
think I
well. You
think
can
that's the
move.
same conference Miss Gladys said I should prepare for. Because
Okay,
it's on the ninth too.
Okay, yeah,
okay.
that's for. Is that the youth one? Is that
Youth
the youth
conference.
conference? Okay,
I
right.
think
Okay.
that's it.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Okay,
Oh,
that's
that's
good.
very good. No problem. And we have David. David here is also going to be. I don't know if David is speaking that day. David, are you speaking
Yes.
that day? Okay. Okay. All right. That's very good. It will be very powerful. I trust you can speak very well on that. Okay. Now, what else again? Yeah. So I'm going to be asking some few questions and answer, and before we so please let us some
Okay.
few questions and answer.
It's Mr. David going to be doing his own initiative for us to hear.
David, have you got any initiative for us? Because I don't think he has prepared anything for that. David, have you
Okay.
got? Okay. So if it's not,
Okay.
then
We sent a message on the chat.
he sent a message on the chat.
Yeah, just hello.
Okay. David, have you got any initiative prepared? Or maybe next time then. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask some few questions about data governance. Okay,
Okay, sir.
would that be okay?
No problem, sir.
Okay. So now, um, first of all, I'm going to ask the foundation, the foundations and principles of it. So the question is, what is data governance?
Sir, can I go?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, that's why yeah, you can go. What is data
Okay.
governance?
So data governance is the overall management and regulation of data in an organization, or let me say data governance is the overall management and regulation of an organization's data assets. It involves creating policies, procedures, and standards to ensure data quality, security, and compliance.
Absolutely. I like that your definition. There's no one definition towards it, but the more you practice, the more there's no, yeah, the more you practice, the more you allude different definitions to it. That it covers what it entails. I love that. You can keep that, but I have one there, which is it is the overall management of the availability, usability, integrity, and security of data within an organization. That it is. I like the word integrity. I lay emphasis on integrity a lot.
Yes, sir.
Important. So, yeah, depends on it. Okay. Name three key goals. Three key goals of data governance. The goal that you're talking about, the goal of a data governance. Three key goals you can think about in data governance. Three key goals.
Three key goals in data governance. I think there is to
From the,
manage
from the,
data
from the
security.
yeah, from definition, you can be able to
Yeah,
get.
to manage data security and privacy,
Mhm.
to ensure data quality,
Yeah.
and to establish data accountability, like making sure data is consistent, concise, and is up to date.
Okay. That's very good. David, can you talk where you are? You need to speak. So, okay. David,
Can I go?
you can.
Hello?
Yeah,
Okay. So the three key goals of data governance are ensuring that the quality of the data is top
absolutely.
notch,
Yeah,
which is accurate,
yeah.
consistent, and
Yeah.
in relevance.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be as relevant to the organization as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Then ensuring that the data is well secured
Mm-hmm.
through ensuring it's protected from unauthorized use, maybe with encryption or with any
Yeah.
other form of password or code put in. And then
Yep.
the data must be compliant. So this one is a very important part of the goals of data, because if the data is not compliant, companies could end up harming themselves in the pockets,
Mm-hmm.
because people can sue them because data has gone against what they want it to be like. So
Absolutely.
data compliance is very important.
Mm. So, to have data quality, you need a lot of initiative to carry out. You need a proper policy as well. Okay, policy is very important in data governance in order to ensure data quality. Okay, and also we need stewards, and also organization, the roles and responsibilities, and you know, other part of data governance, yeah, initiative can be in to ensure data quality. Data security, you have said that already, FA, and the regulatory compliance, where you say people need to meet up with the norms or laws of the land. So that is called privacy. While the other was data security is about the authorized and unauthorized access. Very important. That's very good. These three things are very key. Even if you're not talking about the rest, get this one clear. Okay, because all what a company or enterprise just want to know, our data are gonna be having quality. Once they have quality, they have integrity and they can be trusted. So because the end user and even the company will get to the wind is much where you are for. So the end user will be able to relate to them, have a very good insight into reality. So um anyways, okay. And okay. um, let's have another question. What is a data steward? Another question, what is a data steward? Do we know
Sir?
what's a data steward?
So a data steward is an individual or a role within an organization that is responsible for overseeing and managing data.
Absolutely.
It might be for data quality, it might be for the security, it might be for anything, but anyone that is responsible for managing data sets in an organization is a data steward.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. That's very important. So what I mean is that a person who responsible for ensuring data is accurate, consistent, and accessible. So those who are in charge of, the data quality, very, very important. Those are they enforce what they has been put in place. That's what data stewards always and they always enforcing. Okay, very important. Okay, yeah. Have you got any place? Take all the questions. Very important. Okay, and I'm asking this question when we're now relating to the. Excuse me, you. What do you mean by data owner? What do you mean by data? I can understand. What do you mean by data steward? You should be able to tell them who is responsible, and then the difference between responsibility and accountability. So very important. Okay. So what is a data owner then?
So data owner and data steward, they look the same but they are different. I think
Yeah.
data owner is an individual in an organization that is responsible for the overall ownership and accountability of of a particular set of data.
Why data steward is one?
Is someone that is responsible for ensuring that it's accurate, consistent, and acceptable. I think a data steward needs authorization from a data owner to work with that data owner's particular something like that. I think
Yeah, trying to.
A data steward and a data owner can be the same person.
okay.
So an owner could also be a data steward or information owner. So it really depends on the organization
Okay,
and
yeah.
how much, which people they're willing to employ. But you could be a data governance owner, and also you're the one who's managing that database.
Data, okay,
So
ma.
you
Okay, ma.
become the owner and you're also the steward
If
managing
we
it.
have to separate their roles, the
Uh,
data owner is the individual that are accountable for specific data assets.
so it's good. Okay.
It's about accountability,
It's
and then the data steward, someone who is responsible. The difference between accountability and responsible.
possible. Okay. Now, so let me ask a question. So if we have an organization where the two roles are clearly separated, which will be under which? Maybe is it that
Steward will be under.
steward will be under the data owner? Maybe a data owner will have a certain sets of stewards to help him.
Is the person who has the final say with respect to that data.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Except the chief executive.
Okay, sir.
For example, if court demands a bank account of a person in the court and they send it to the bank, the data stewards will be the one that will have it first. And then they will not issue it to the court or to police without the owner asserting it.
Okay.
That's true.
Mhm.
But when it comes to like a
Okay.
one-man business, like we have a lot of sole traders who do everything by themselves. They are responsible
And also
for, they are
accountable.
accountable for
Mhm.
their
Mhm.
data. They are responsible for everything, making sure the quality, the security, and everything about the data. So in that case, the roles become for just
The
one
same
person
thing. Okay.
because you're just the one managing everything. Not a very good business model, but I mean, if you're a sole trader and you don't really have the money to start employing people, maybe it's just you on the internet and your mobile phone,
Yeah.
then you become everything, making sure, of course,
Okay.
that you don't get caught out by compliance issues or by any regulations or laws that will put you in it. So this is where it's very important when you become a sole trader, or if you're a sole trader, to make sure you're doing things upright, applying as much diligence, accountability, and transparency in your business. Thank you.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, what are the three main thing in data governance? What are the three key goals of data governance?
It's data
Okay,
quality, data security, and regulatory compliance.
I think yeah, you asked us
Thank you.
before.
Thank you. Okay. Now, it is. Oh, what do you mean by data quality in the context of data governance?
So data quality is ensuring that the data is accurate, complete, consistent, and accessible. That's the quality of the data. So if the data is not accurate, it basically has no use for you. Where in a company where accuracy, I think in all company, accuracy is the first thing. If the data you have is not accurate, it's basically useless. So the quality of the data is depends on how accurate it is, how consistent it is, and how accessible it is.
Good. Very impressed. So if I say define data quality in the context of data governance, that is what you're going to relate. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
it refers to the degree of which data is accurate, complete, timely,
I mean,
and consistent.
consistent. Okay.
Consistent. Always remember that. Okay. Always remember that. What is metadata management?
Metadata management.
You can phone a friend. Who is your friend here?
There are not many of us
And
here. I think. Okay. There is someone's abbreviation that is EO. Is that the barrister? Okay, I don't know. I
So,
mean,
yeah,
I can phone
that,
Mrs. Efe.
that's a barrister. Okay, metadata management involves, like we said about data, involves the processes and systems which we use in managing the data. That's there are things like descriptive metadata, so it will be information about the content, such as when you're trying to fill out a form, you have the title, you have the author, you have some keywords. There could even be things like address and all that. So those are all descriptive metadata. And then you also have things like, and in an administrative data, you have who is the owner of the data, who is the access right. So basically, if you're looking at a form, you would have name, surname, date of birth, address, and all that. So those are all metadata which you have to fill. You have to fill out. You have to fill out things against those metadata. So
Okay,
basically,
sir.
the processes and systems used to manage the data is called metadata management.
So is the data about data?
Data about data, exactly.
Okay.
Data
so
about data.
it's simply managing data about data to enhance
Understanding
usability.
ability.
Mhm.
So this is very important. In fact, when you're going to
Data
be
about
doing
data.
data analysis by analytics, you will see this how data are being managed together, having unify usefulness as well. So okay, that's very good. One more question before I allow Ramsey. Ramsey, to give us initiative. Are you ready, Ramsey? Well, Ramsey will commit to you very soon. Well, how does data governance support compliance? How does data governance support compliance?
Hmm. Okay, sir. Sir. Okay.
Yeah,
Data governance supports compliance by ensuring that an organization's data management practices aligns with the requirements and industry standards.
okay. Like what? Give example of the one in Europe.
In Europe, is it GDPR?
Okay, what does GDPR means?
I cannot really remember the abbreviations. G-
Okay.
GDPR.
You
That's
want,
general
General data protection something.
what of
General data
regulation.
protection regulation. Yeah.
Regulation.
you want to phone a friend?
So I think it's
That's
it is not. I think it's General Data Protection Regulation.
Okay. Is there any other
what's
one you know
the
about?
what's the
There's
one in the
HIPAA.
Okay, what does that mean?
HIIT?
HIPAA means
Want to phone a friend?
Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Yes.
That's correct. That one is where?
America.
I don't know. US. US.
Yes. And the reason why I'm asking you this question, because if you're going to be working from Nigeria, from Nigeria to US, or working in US from Nigeria, so you have to have to know this thing very well in terms of compliance. Okay. If you want to
Okay,
work,
now it's my it's my time to ask a question. What is the one? Do we have any in Nigeria or any other, or who knows the one we use in Nigeria?
Paul will know that one.
AFDAC.
HADAC. What is the full meaning of the HADAC?
Of NAFDAC.
NAFDAC is
NAFDAC is National Drug Law. NAFDAC is a National Agency for Food and Drug Administration Control, something like that. Yeah, that's NAFDAC.
What about data? What about data? Nigeria, so we don't have it. So maybe you can do that on board.
We have in Nigeria. INEC monitors it. INEC is the one responsible.
Ramsey, have you got anything now, please? I'm waiting for you. Can you get back to us so that we're ready? We have 12 minutes to close. Ramsey. So basically, we're waiting for Ramsey. GDPR means General Data Protection Regulation, as you said. And the jurisdiction is within European Union and European Economic Area, EEA, and it applies to any organization globally that process the personal data of EU and EEA residents. So this was enacted in May 25, 2018. Okay. The main goal is to protect the privacy and personal data of EU citizens and also the residents as well. The key provision of that personal data protection is to cover all personal data like name, address, IP addresses, biometric data, etc. And that law is the lawful basis for processing is that requires a lawful basis to process data like the consent of the whose data you having a contract and also legal obligation as well. So we talk about it when it comes to consent, we must be freely given specific and also informed and unambiguous when you are collecting their data. So data, they have data subject right, which of course right to access. When you're dealing with, when you are educating people in any of your initiative, let them understand that the data owner source was or at the point of entry, the people must understand there is right to access and also right to rectification, right to ensure, which of course it means that right to be forgotten as well, and also right to restrict processing, right to right to data portability, and right to object as well. So any breach of it within 72 hours of discovering to the supervisory authority, there could be fine up to 20 million euro or percentage of your global annual turnover, whichever is greater. That was why Facebook was fined 2.8 billion last year. So the jurisdiction of HIPAA is United States, enacted in 1976. In case you want to have a main goal or almost the same goal, but then that covers health protected health information. So we have to be very careful. Do some research on that. And
Sorry, what did you say was the percentage? 20%.
20%. 20% of your annual turnover. Yes.
I'm just trying to calculate.
You know what that means?
Yes, that's a lot.
Yeah,
20% is a lot of your
yeah, they
annual
can find
turnover.
up to 20 million euro, or sorry, 20 million euro, or 4% of your global annual turnover, whichever is greater. So it is one that is greater they will take. If they want to find 20 million before, they know that your 4%, the 4% of your annual income is more than 20%, they will go for that 4%.
Okay, let me get out of the thinking of a poor man's cap. Because
So each of anywhere you're working in the world, you should always remember that those framework or legal framework that you need to be acquainted with at any time. Okay, very important. Okay, is that I think she's not coming in to give initiative. She's trying to say it's going to be next week
Okay.
because she's working today. So let me finish some questions here, and we can go on
Sir,
the rest.
so you
Yeah?
said the Nigerian regulatory, I think is I saw it now that it's NDPA, Nigerian Data Protection Act. That's
You
our
know,
own
yes,
fraud.
they have a branch
Sorry? So,
I think Paul was trying to say there's one in the data protection regulation in Nigeria. He was just
There's one in Nigeria. There's the NDPA 2023 Nigeria Data Protection Act.
okay.
yeah,
2023.
Yeah, that was the last
Okay.
time I think they did
Okay.
anything about it.
I'm going to find out because it's good to have it. And also, it's not by native something, it's about enforcing it. Because what is happening now, they just enacted it. Somebody have done something like collected something. But what about the enforcement matters? Yeah, important, you know.
It's to save face now. It looks somehow if we don't have, so we just have. So if anybody asks, yeah, we have. But if it's working, it's too late.
That's very true because I don't think that anyone is enforcing it.
It's
Nigeria,
just
where they can
it's
just take
just
your
to look.
data
It's
and do
just to
whatever.
look. It's just to look like normal human beings in this country. That's what the country is trying to do. Look like other countries, but not actually be like them. So it's just do you have a data? Yes, we have. Look at it here. Finish. If it's for whether we're actually implementing it, no, not at all.
So I'm going to ask a few questions about data analytics, and very important. Before we close, I know we are interested in getting everything at the moment, but I don't want us to pass through that. What is data analytics?
Data analytics, it should be the process of examining data sets and to conclude about the information that it contains.
Absolutely. So, in other words, it is the science of analyzing raw data to make conclusion. Okay, and support decision making. That is analytics. Always remember that because the basis of you being a data governance able to govern the analysis of data, especially when you have a steward who is a data analyst working with you, able to have raw data, and analyze them and have them visualize based on that for to have a domain to which executive decision can be taken by whether the data business analyst or the chief executive. Very important. Don't forget to use 3 words: analyzing raw data to make a conclusion,
And support decision
support
making.
decision making, because the essence of data is for decision making anyway.
Okay.
And you can also use the word for strategic decision making. even in your initiative, you say this resulted to error being reduced by 20 or 90%, and it's improve customer insight and supported a good the strategy decision making by the company. You see all these things. Use those words very well. Okay. Very important. Okay. What is the difference between data analytics and data analysis?
Data analyst is the one that does the analyzing, the analytics. Data analytics is a branch of data governance, while data analyst is the one that. Oh, did you say analyst or analysis?
I said the difference between data analytics and data analysis.
Analysis. Okay, I thought you said who is a data analyst. Sorry. Data analysis. Okay, English is confusing me here now.
Yeah, maybe you can find a friend. Now, what it means is that data analytics is broader, okay, encompassing data science and technologies. Data analysis is a component of it.
Oh, data analysis is a component of data analytics.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay. Do you understand? So
So
you
I
have
think
to carry
data
out
analysis should be the process of extracting data and useful information from data.
Absolutely. So, and depends on the kind of analytics you're going to carry out. So the process of that analytics is called data analysis.
Like like data collection is one part of data analytics.
That's correct.
Okay.
Not many people understand that. So on that basis, I'm going to ask, what is predictive data analytics?
Predictive analytics is using previous data to predict future behavioral patterns, like using, for example, in football, you use the form of the teams, how well they have played in the past or how well they have played in previous games to predict if they are going to win this one, draw or lose. I think predictive analysis is what the betting industry runs on. The odds that they give to us is based on predictive analysis.
Yeah, forecasts. They use it for you can use to forecast what's going to happen in the future. Based on past data or past experience.
So another word, you use historical data.
Okay, historical data.
Data to forecast future outcome. Okay.
That's correct. Yeah, very important. So can we do predictive analysis without a descriptive?
No.
Okay. If there is no descriptive,
you cannot predict. But there is also, I think, okay, yes, they are different. Sorry, I was thinking about prescriptive, and I realized that the English is totally different. But prescriptive analysis is the same thing too. It's a different part too.
So how can you define prescriptive analytics then?
Prescriptive analysis is
analytics
is like prescribing solutions. Like if you go to a hospital and you have so diagnosis, they prescribe to you what to do.
America is self-drive. Like this one, they have America is self-drive. They have, but I think you can know what they want.
Okay. So prescriptive analytics is prescribing. Yeah, it's basically prescribing something or bringing out a solution or what you think will work for so something. Yeah, but you have to have a diagnosis first before you can prescribe anything.
Okay, that's very good. Yeah, it recommends action based on predictive outcomes. So you prescribe. When you go to pharmacy to go and have prescription, so you prescribe based on what has happened before, or data you have used. Then that's okay. I recommend that. That's very good. Yeah. So, all right, that is off for today.
Okay,
And
sir.
I hope we learned something today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So next time, David, Ramsey, or those who are going to do their this thing, even you will have another initiative to be
Okay, sir.
done. So, and if any of you have a problem of your initiative to bring out, please do not hesitate to contact me and or some of the tutor around here. We put it to work, and then we know we're on fire. So get ready to do some beautiful work. Okay, prepare for interview and make